Hello, welcome my first graders. We're going to be doing an activity for my medium level learners, all 9 of you, about The Rainbow Fish by Marcus Pinsker. All 9 of you are going to be completing this worksheet. It's going to be some vocabulary words. These words are essential to understand the comprehension of the story. So I'm going to give you a sheet. It will look similar to this. It will have 9 vocabulary words listed. And step 1 says, write the vocabulary terms on a large piece of paper. You will be handed 1 large piece of paper. Well, you'll be handed 9 large sheets of paper, And you will demonstrate the vocabulary word by illustrations from the book. You can either use the same illustrations from the book, such as when it says scales, I want you to draw the picture of scales. That's one of the vocabulary words. And just draw the beautiful scales. But also, I want these illustrations not to just be drawn with pencil, but I want you to color them in with marker. You can add glitter, make it as fancy as you can. So step 1 was review the vocabulary words, all 9. I want you to understand them completely, on 9 of them, and then write the terms on a large piece of paper, and then second step is demonstrate the vocabulary words by illustrations. Okay, Professor, this relates to my standard LAFS.1.RL.1.1 ask and answer questions about key details. This relates to my standard by addressing key details. A lot of these words, such as scales and sparkling, you need to know what they mean in order to really understand and comprehend the story. Like I said before, all these words that I've given these medium level learners are essential to understand the comprehension of the story. I used an outside source, irsc.us, for the vocabulary of the rainbow fish. And then I created this rubric. I'll show you. And it goes 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 scoring the lowest and 4 being the highest. And I split it up into 3 categories: word recognition, the drawings, and then lastly the colorful illustrations. So to earn a 4, the students need to clearly know all the words. For a 3, the students were close to knowing all the words. They might have got 2 wrong. A 2, the students understood at least half the words, and 1 being the student didn't know more than 3 or 4 words. So they knew less than half. To get a 1, you need to know less than half the words. So for the drawing category, to get a 4, the students drew all of the definitions correctly. For example, if it was wise, I remember in the story the fish said, "Go ask the wise octopus why you have no friends." I want you to draw a face being wise. I know that might be a little tricky, but use your imagination. And if the students do so correctly, they will earn a 4. Another example is sparkling or scales. If they drew scales that looked anywhat similar to bright, beautiful, then that would be fine. For 3, they got most of the drawings correctly. There's 9 vocabulary words. If they got 7, 8, 9 words, drawings done correctly, then that's fine. That would earn a 3. 2, some of the words were correct. Some of the illustrations I didn't really understand what the words were going to. And then 1, at least half the drawings were incorrect. I didn't know which words they represented. And then for the illustrations, a 4 would mean all the illustrations were colored in correctly and colorful. They were bright, just like the rainbow fish. His scales were bright and colorful. To earn a 3, most of the stuff was colored in. 2 would be that they colored in half the drawings out of 9. And then to earn a 1, students would have to have barely covered. Less than half of the illustrations they drew were colored in. And coloring in was a big part of this assignment for my medium level learners. And the end for my medium level learners.